What's up, my beautiful friends? It's another beautiful day. Today, we're going to be talking about the act of giving. Givers, they say, never lack. But do you know the law of balance says he who gives must receive, and he who receives must give? Nature is so beautiful that it has already given us the balance that we need in order to live, if not a perfect life, a close to perfect life, where everything goes round if we're not greedy and everyone gets what they want. If you're a giver, I hope you find people who replenish you the way you replenish others. And if you're a taker, I hope you would find the strength or the understanding to give back when you receive. Because this light has to go round. Someone who, out of love, because giving is an act of love, and love is how our universe is governed. I love you, you love me. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing. It's just platonic. It's just natural. It comes natural. If I am not loving you, then there is something somewhere. Naturally, I am supposed to love you when I meet you. If my frequency is right, and if it's on the same universal frequency of love, that is how it's going to be. So those of you that think givers are, I don't want to use the word dumb. Givers are not dumb. Givers are very wise. And givers give from a place of empathy. They give from a place of love because at some point in their life, they've lacked that particular thing. So givers do things, they fulfill the obligations of the universe, not your own obligations out of entitlement. Takers should reduce the entitlements that they pose or that they give out or that they ooze out because all of these things that they do sometimes can even reduce what someone else is supposed to get. In this world where we're so beautiful and where we're diverse and all of that, we should always hold on to each other, share the lights that we have together. Turn on my light, I turn on your light. Not saying, do you know how I struggled to get here? It's not about the struggle. You struggled so someone else will struggle. You know what I mean? You did not struggle so someone else can come into the picture and start struggling the way you have struggled. No, you struggled so someone else can feel that liberation. So, my darling friends, if you're a giver, keep giving. If you're a taker, learn to give. Because that debt you're owing, you don't even want to owe it. You have to pay it. If you don't pay it in this lifetime, you pay it in the other lifetime. You don't want to be owing things like that. And you don't want to be hoarding resources. Resources are meant to go around, they're not meant to be hoarded. So if you're one of those people that keeps taking, and you're not a channel of giving, just know you are owing. You be debtor. You get what I'm saying? And to the givers, don't forget that if you keep watering a particular plant every time, the plant can actually be unalived. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a giver, you need to give in moderation. You need to be in tune with the spirit of discernment and let that spirit guide you to the direction of those that really need these resources so that you will not be feeling maybe someone's bad habits or someone's whatever it is that they're up to. You understand? Yeah, it's always good that when you give, you take your eyes off what you've given. But sometimes you could be giving to someone what is fueling some inconsistencies in their lives. So let's always be wise at giving. Now, the art of giving is not supposed to be for show off. To those of us that maybe record every act of giving that we do, we're not supposed to show it off like from the place of ego. If at all we're going to show it off, we're going to show off in order to encourage others. Not that you give somebody a plate of food, you're doing, see the plate of food that I gave this person. No, it's not what we're supposed to be doing. Giving is supposed to come from a place of love, from a place of kindness, from a place of care, from a place of happiness, from a place of abundance. Yeah, when I mean abundance, you necessarily don't even have to have all those things, like all the resources. The little you have is enough to share. And it's also going to open that door of abundance to you because he who gives must receive according to the law of balance. Don't forget that. So if you're not a giver, you need to start giving because he who gives must receive. That is what the law says. Now, as it is in this planet, oftentimes takers come with a whole lot of entitlement to the point where once you give them once or you give them twice, office work, you don't turn office work. That's not how it's supposed to be. Because all of these things are even exhausting and can be so exhausting for the giver. You don't turn a giver to office work. No. Once they give you resources, learn to multiply your resources. Not be say they give you resources now, you drain everything. Mm-mm. Once your helper, your destiny helper, some way or the other, gives whatever resource, it could be money, it could be connections, it could be property, it could be anything. Once that comes, always make sure you multiply it. Not that you come today, they give you come tomorrow, they give you, next tomorrow, they give you, oga. It's you come to you don't come again, which is from a place of disrespect. So all of this we're talking about today is learn to value yourself, learn to value who gives you, and when they give you something, be appreciative, show gratitude, and learn to multiply your resources. Every day of our lives, we give. Giving is a frequency, and we are always in that frequency. Whether it's good vibes, whether it's bad vibes, we're always giving out something, whether we choose to see it or not. Be intentional with whatever you are giving. I mean, when you wake up in the morning, look at yourself and say, okay, today we're going to be so intentional about giving, and this is what we're going to do. So, guys, I hope as you go about your day every day, you put people into consideration, you put your friends, your family, even strangers into consideration. Give good vibes, share your lights. That inner light in you is not supposed to just be there. Share it. Give love. Give joy. Be the medicine. When people are down, lift up their spirits. All that is part of giving. I hope as we go about our day today, we will be able to give and we will constantly give with the hope to receive from Mother Earth, not from mankind like us. Because only Mother Nature can repay us back for every kindness that we've given and for everything we've done. Cheers.